Have y'all heard this beat? Hold on. Let me turn this up.
Ice water turn Atlantic. Nike.
Alright, what is up? It's Gmon G. 2 years ago, somebody gave me the idea of making a Q&A, and I recently reached out to that person and asked that person if they'd like me to do another one, and they gave me questions to answer for this specific Q&A. So shout out Anna. Most of these questions are hers. There's like 1 or 2 questions at the end that I'll ask that aren't from her, but from other people. I'll shout them out when I get to the questions, obviously. But let's get into the questions. Am I named after anyone? Yes, I am named after my dad, for sure. His name is the Spanish version of George. So my name is George, and my dad's name is Jorge. I guess like technically I don't have his name, but like if I were to go to Spanish class, if I were to go to school, people would call me Jorge, right? Or they call me George. It's like a mixture of both. Definitely in Spanish class they call me Jorge, but at home my mom calls me George. My little sister calls me George, so they call me Jorge. My dad would show up, and nobody wants that, to be honest. What do people like you for? So really quickly, I know that the people I work with have said that I'm super reliable, which is really nice because like it's practically guaranteed me a spot coaching if I ever wanted to. They would probably give me good work recommendations. I don't know if that's the word for it, if I asked for it. So definitely reliability is up there. Yeah. Do you have special talents? I do not. But like when I personally think of a special talent, I think of like when I was younger, I was able to like flip my eyelid inside out. Hold on, can I do it? I'd be able to like flip my eyelid inside out and it look weird. Or like you see those people who like can have their hands like in front of them and put them all the way back, or like in the back and put them all the way front without like letting go. I feel like that's a talent, like something spooky. Or like when you squirt milk out of your eye, I feel like that's probably a talent. So I don't think I can do anything like that. But I know when I graduated back in 2016, we went to a Rainier Scholars Retreat. Like me and my boys and the rest of the Rainier Scholars, and the kids in my grade. And for the talent show that they had there, I ended up juggling a ball. So if you consider juggling a ball a talent, then that's my talent. But I'm thinking more like Freaky Friday talents. Not Freaky Friday, like spooky talents. There you go. What is your favorite cereal? Recess Puffs and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What are your plans for the future? All right, immediate future. So I'm going to go to Mexico at the end of this year, and I'm going to study there for half a year. Then I'm going to come back and then go to South Africa. I'm going to play soccer there, hopefully for a month. And then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to go to Mexico for a month and be there with family. Will this all happen? I hope so. I know for sure I'm studying abroad, and I'm probably gonna end up going back to Mexico to studying abroad in Mexico. Definitely gonna go back to Mexico to be with my family. But the one thing that I'm uncertain about is going to South Africa to play soccer. The like details aren't concrete yet. But if it would, it'd be so cool. I've been to South Africa once. Never got to visit Robben Island. I think that's where they kept Nelson Mandela. So definitely like to visit there, and it's just like a really cool to be in a different culture. And even when I was in South Africa, I didn't feel out of place just because I was in touch with everybody because I'd been playing soccer with them. So it's really nice. I hope to go back. Yeah, my plans for the future. What do you want to do when you get older? It'd be super dope to be a coach. I'd be doing what I'd love to do for like ever. That'd be super dope. Chances are that's unrealistic, 'cause making a living wage off coaching is like, the chances for that are slim. I'd have to be coaching like a professional team, and I didn't play at a high level, so I'm like, I don't see myself doing that. My other options probably are like a translator, a writer, an editor, a teacher, and I could probably work like as a coach part-time at like the high school that I currently work at, so that'd be pretty dope. But yeah, probably coaching would be up there. Ooh, one thing I was thinking about was working at Nike. When I graduated from high school, I hear the benefits there are pretty good, and they give you a discount on Nike stuff. and it'd be really cool to just get a bunch of Nike stuff, and then maybe even make videos about reviewing said Nike stuff. Like, it'd be a win-win for me, to be honest. What is the first thing you instantly notice about people? So for sure it's the eyes, because like when you're talking to somebody, you're supposed to look at them in the eyes, right? Like, you're supposed to stare at them, like stare into their soul. But for real though, yeah, the eyes. Like, jokes aside, please don't stare into people's souls. But even when like you go to Ranger Scholars, they tell you like that personal connection really starts when you look at somebody in the eyes. Like, it's supposed to be a genuine interaction. And so I even before I like heard that from Ranger Scholars, I've been trying to do that because I thought it's a polite thing to do. So I definitely see people's eyes. That's probably the first thing I notice about somebody. Then probably hair color for sure, because hair is pretty cool, and I've dyed my hair a couple times. And then maybe with the shoes they're wearing or something, because I really like shoes as well. My favorite movie. So I'd have to say probably my favorite movie off of times that I've watched it, because I actually enjoyed it. The Longest Yard, with Adam Sandler and Chris Rock, and I think Terry Crews is in there. There's more people. That I like that movie. That movie's hilarious. I love that movie. I was thinking about movies that like I'd enjoy watching. Like Mike is up there too. My bad. Like Mike 1 is up there as well. There you go. I'd probably say those two for now. I haven't seen Like Mike in a long time. I've seen it. I think I saw it like 1 or 2 years ago, but that movie's up there for sure. And The Longest Yard is up there, 100%. How old am I? I am currently 20. I'll be turning 21 very soon. Might drop a video for that. Might not. If I do, it might be Mimi. If you have a recommendation, leave it in the comments below. Sorry, microphone. Leave that in the comments below. I might see it. Okay, wait, hold on. I take it back. I will see it. I might make the video. I'm not sure yet. Omar says I should make a video about like my past year, like I did for Omar and Ryan, but I don't know if I want to do that. Hopefully they'll give me a better idea. Maybe I can get some good gameplay. There you go. That's probably the one. But yeah, 21 soon. Where were you born? I was born on the coast of Ivory Coast. No, I'm kidding. I was born in Seattle, Washington. My parents are from Mexico, so I'm a Mexican American. Summer or winter? I would definitely choose summer. It's just a lot nicer, but I think winter is nice in its own way too, but definitely the summer. Like, it's the time where I don't do anything. I can play sports, I can go to the gym, not have to worry about waking up for class the next day. And it's just like a nice, when I'm downstairs in my basement playing video games, it's just a nice environment. Like, it's not too hot, not too cold. Like, when I come home from school, now that it's like winter time, I guess, sometimes I'll come home from school and my room is freezing until I turn on my computer. So yeah, summer for sure. What is my religion? I would say that I am probably not a religious person. I think the words for that are maybe atheist or agnostic, but I'm not sure. My mom is definitely Catholic. We would sometimes go to church, and I also went to Catholic. I think we call it Catholicismo or something like that. It was like Sunday school, so that's where we were like being taught like about Jesus and stuff. Yeah, I am not religious. My mom is a religious person though, or she claims she is, but it's really hard, time constraints, to like find time to go to church while still trying to find time to not go insane. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 siblings. One of them sadly is not here. Jasmine is not here. Shout out Jasmine. No, I'm kidding. But Jasmine's not here. She's going to school in Connecticut, so she's on the east side. She's far as hell. As for my older sister, she's here right now. She bothers the hell out of me all the time. My older sister lives in the same city as me, but she doesn't live with us for different reasons. What is my eye color? My eye color is a solid brown, dark brown, I think. I'm cross-eyed. Oh my god. What are your hobbies? I really enjoy sports, and video gaming. I'd probably say those, and editing videos. Actually, editing videos up there too. If I had to rank them, I'd probably put playing video games for sure, then soccer, then basketball, then editing videos. And it's not that I dislike editing videos, it's just that I like the other ones much more. Computer or television? Definitely computer, because I can watch television on my computer. Like, I could sign into Xfinity and watch like NBA games, which I actually did yesterday because the NBA season started. And if you guys watched that Celtics versus Sixers game, y'all would have seen the saddest first shot of the season I've seen in my entire life. coming to you, at least hit the rim on that. Do you like joking? On 100%. Everything we do in this Discord is jokes, and we take it too far part of the time for sure. But I think it's just who we are that we find solace. We find something in like joking around that you wouldn't find in other things. Like I feel like if you took yourself way too seriously all the time, then you would lose out on something. You would lose out on a part of life, and I don't know what that is. I might learn later, but that's how I feel currently. Or am I dating? I am not dating, not currently. Probably the closest thing I have to a relationship is to my computer. 100%. I'm on my computer every day for at least like 2, 3, 4 hours at least. Or the closest thing to I have to a relationship is obviously to Ryan. Probably. I'm kidding. Just kidding. Or Omar. And that's like a Mimi in quotes relationship. 100%, dude. Have I ever fallen in love? I don't know if I would say I've ever fallen in love, but I think the most I've ever liked a girl was this girl named Piper. And I'm about to get mean so hard for saying this. But yeah, that's probably the girl I've liked the most. She's just a really cool person. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. But that's probably the closest I could have been to falling in love, but I don't think I was. So, Ryan Tran, I posted this on my story. I asked on Instagram, what side of the bed do you sleep on, right? Like, I don't know why. It just popped up in my head. And Ryan said, why don't you just ask that question to yourself on your Q&A? So I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't sleep in that bed. I sleep downstairs on like a couch that's actually super wide, that it does have a left and a right side. And I definitely would say I sleep on the right side. I think I've slept one time on the left, and like I ended up hurting my back like when I woke up the next morning. So definitely the right side. Even when I sleep in my bed, I think in this bed it differs. Because, like, if I'm sleeping on the right side, I can be closer to the wall. But if I'm sleeping closer to the left side, I don't have to, like, scoot over as much to get out of bed in the morning. So, I think it depends. Probably right side, though. Right side. The last question I actually have is from my boy, Sam Sheether. And his question was, if you won the lotto, what would you buy? And I've thought about this. My mom was thinking about this because apparently the lotto was like super high today, and she went and bought a ticket, and I was like, Mom, you need to stop gambling. And she was like, I'm about to buy so many things. I'm gonna make sure y'all go to school and buy myself something else. I don't remember. She was just going on and on. But if I personally won the lotto, I would pay off my parents' credit card debt 100%. I would buy my friend Omar a computer. I would buy my friend Didi a computer, and then probably spend some of that change on like V-Bucks. I don't know, stuff that's fun. Oh yeah, the lotto thing today was like around 900 million. So even if they took like half of that, 450 million, like you do so much with that. Obviously, I hope I wouldn't spend all of it on V-Bucks, but I don't know, a little bit every now and then. Oh, and I'm going to the employee store, so I probably would have spent some at the employee store, the Nike employee store. I would have spent some there too. But I'd probably make sure that my friends are well acquainted have everything that they need in order for us to like play well or like be gamers. Like Didi, buy Didi a computer too. Buy Omar and Didi a computer. That's up there. I think that's about it for my video. If you have any more questions, DM me at Gaso2for1 or at Jorge Scorpio. This is my IG. This is my Snapchat. DM me questions. DM me any concerns. DM me any complaints. Sorry, microphone. And yeah, that's about it. Until next time, hope y'all sleep well. Yeah, sleep well. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. And I'll see y'all later.